Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming at you today with some updated content involving the Healers post-August balance update. If this stuff doesn't really interest you, go ahead and skip to the end of the video. I have an announcement for next weekend. There's going to be a live stream involving a Town Hall 9 Friendly Challenge tournament hosted by leadership from Elite Academy, which I'm really excited for actually. It's going to be a really good time, and I'm actually going to probably get, I don't know, we'll see what happens with that one. But anyway, so back to the topic at hand. I am way behind the power curve. I think I'm about 4 days past this update going live. And yeah, so Cannon's getting a buff, Healers taking a hit, huge outrage. And so the Healers have become a staple high-level troop, but stay out of defensive range too safely, sometimes for the entire battle. Cue these seeking air mines, and I am not too thrilled about that. So as we continue on into the developer notes, now we find ourselves with the opposite problem that's from a line before. I'm skimming through here. In the hands of a skilled attacker, it's not uncommon for a group of healers to survive the entire battle, hidden behind the Archer Queen and groups of bowlers. Healers have become too safe. Well, I can agree with that. I was actually really good with the Queen Walk. So anyways, moving right along, a typical Queen Walk generally exposes healers to a very small area of the village. Even if a defender places all 5 seeking air mines around the outside of their village, our play testing has shown that it is very uncommon for more than one healer to be shot down during a well-executed Queen Walk. It might be a good idea for attackers that rely on this solid Queen Walk to deploy an extra healer just in case. Well, I was kind of doing that already before. I was actually using 5 healers and actually got a lot of nasty comments in the past for using 5 healers. That was actually due to my own comfort zone, if you will, even though I knew that 4 healers was the only thing required in order to Queen Walk. So the replay in the background right now is actually pre-update or pre-balancing. So these healers have actually lasted through this replay very easily. And this is just an example of what I guess Supercell was actually talking about in the sense of healers lasting throughout the entire battle. In the past, I think it was about 2 years ago, healers already triggered seeking air mines and air bombs in the past. We've been there and done this, and it was actually quite frustrating. So am I actually a supporter of this coming back to the game? Not necessarily. I am not thrilled about it at all. I may or may not have cried a little bit after the announcement. So I'm actually very stubborn, and I've actually continued to Queen Charge for Dark Elixir. And so far, because the meta hasn't shifted quite yet, and large groups of seeking air mines haven't really quite popped up, I'm actually still able to do this at the moment. That's current. This is as of this, the posting of this video will be about as current as it's going to come. And as of right now, I'm still able to Queen Charge, but as you see there, the air bombs are popping up and hitting my healers. But I'm actually running 5 healers now instead of 4, just in case, and they actually take out 1, hopefully. So yeah, it's actually still quite easy to do this, but also at the same time very difficult, considering the fact of the thought process of those seeking air mines and air bombs coming up and striking the healers. Now it's going to be to the point now where nobody really wants to do this anymore, just because it becomes too much of a high risk. And I've actually had to use 2 rages quite soon, or a lot sooner than I would like to. But then again, 2 expos really close doesn't necessarily help the fact either. So maybe it's just a mind game in this sense. But anyways, so I've also included a couple of Town Hall 11 videos as well, replays from a current war that just took place, showing what the healers have been doing and what's been going on with them. The Dark Elixir here is going to be mine. That's exactly how that went down. And I don't really feel that Town Hall 9s aren't going to be able to Queen Walk anymore. I really feel that the biggest hit here is actually going to be taking place at Town Hall 10s and 11. Town Hall 10 actually has probably taken the biggest hit on the Queen Walk strategy itself, or the worry of the loss of healers, because they rely on the Queen Walk for percentage in order to at least get 2 stars. Town Hall 10 is actually quite balanced and extremely hard to maneuver, and actually 3-star another Town Hall 10. And as you look at this replay here, this is actually a Town Hall 11, and a Queen Charge is actually currently in process, and with the 3-point defenses that are actually hitting her right now, she was actually taking a pretty good beating. That's the buff on the cannons, and the addition of the level 14 Archer Tower only dropped a couple of weeks ago. The target here is actually the Eagle Artillery, getting rid of that. That way the spam of bowlers is still very much alive, as well as the miners. Miners are still spamming really hardcore right now. The healers were just a small little sliver of all the issues that are going on right now up at Town Hall 11. I don't believe that the healers were that big of an issue. I believe that they were just a small little segment of what needed to be fixed, or I don't really think they needed to be touched at all, to tell the truth. The bowlers, as you see here, they are in masses, and watch them as they approach that core. You're going to see what's about to happen, the biggest culprit of them all, and boom. You got 20-some bowlers under the Eternal Tome right now, fully safe. That Grand Warden needs to be reworked. His aura, his ability needs to be toned way down. You cannot do that at Town Hall 10 at all. Town Hall 10 does not have that option, and Town Hall 11 does, so everybody wants to be a Town Hall 11 simply because of that hero. I'm not saying that he was exactly a bad addition. It was actually quite exciting when he was added to the game back in December of last year. However, all we've seen since then is spam attacks due to his ability, which is Valkyries, bowlers, miners. It doesn't really necessarily matter. But right now, this is what's going on with the healers. They are taking a huge hit because of his problems. That last one just got hit by another air bomb, and there's the attacker here is actually down to 1 healer. That's all that's left. The Queen obviously isn't going to survive with 1 healer on her with 3 other point defenses remaining in the attack. So let's go ahead and move on into the next replay. Another spam attack, if you will. But this is actually one of those ones that's actually known for healers carrying the bowlers through the remainder of the attack. 3 or 4 healers in the north, 3 or 4 healers in the south, and then the giants tanking for the bulk of bowlers as they move into the center of the base, setting up that funnel. They move right on in. Heroes are down, jump spell is down, and then the healers are following right along. But the Grand Warden does his business again and gets those bowlers through the Clan Castle troops and through the Eagle Artillery hits and Inferno Towers. So yet again, the healers are taking these bombs again. I really feel bad for them, actually. They're actually one of my favorite troops, or they were one of my favorite troops up until recently. And now those bombs are springing up, and this is where the healers actually came into play, and this is probably where they did need their hit. I mean, I understand it. I get it. As I watch these replays, I see the bombs come up and hit the healers, but that's what's sustaining the bowlers as they move throughout the remainder of the base, as well as the Archer Queen on the back end. I get it, but the Grand Warden, I guarantee you, if this was a Town Hall 10 doing the same attack on this Town Hall 11, without that Grand Warden, he or she, whoever the attacker would not be able to do these same exact things. Take that Grand Warden out of the mix, leave the healers where they were, and I promise you, this would not be going down the way it is. But right here, Morphus gets stumped at, I believe, 97% on this base, and all the healers are gone. They've been taken out by the air bombs and the Seeking air bombs, and yeah. I've spoke my piece on this, and I'm not going to discuss it anymore. These are the cards that we've been dealt, and we're going to figure out how to adapt and move on and do bigger and better things. The next video will probably be Town Hall 11, some Ultra Spam Miners Bowlers combo. Next Saturday, September 3rd, starting at noon, I'm going to fire up Camcord live stream, and we're going to be doing a Town Hall 9 Friendly Challenge Tournament hosted by the leadership of Elite Academy. I am super stoked about this event, actually. And I've actually thrown $50 into the pot, whether it's going to be Google Play or iTunes gift card, maybe a cooler beer sitting by me, and we're going to see how this goes. Drop some comments below, and thanks for watching, guys.